Hey, what's up guys? It's Kyle over at Winners Calling, and today we're talking about the best freeride snowboard brand in the game, also my favorite snowboard brand in the industry, Jones Snowboards. So ever since Jones came out, they've been absolutely killing the whole snowboard industry in every aspect. They make boards that can rip big lines, you can take them into the park, they're great for all mountain riders, they really have something for everyone. The brand was started by pro rider Jeremy Jones, who is one of the gnarliest riders on the planet. He's been to peaks that no other riders have even attempted to challenge, and he's got a lot to show for it. Not only does he do that, but he takes his own boards there with him to give you the confidence you need to take on your lines. So one of Jones's biggest missions has been cutting down on hazardous waste when it comes to snowboarding and cutting down on emissions as a whole when it comes to climate change. They do that by being as eco-friendly as possible when making all of their boards. Jones has also been a huge pioneer in the backcountry and splitboard industry, really revolutionized the whole sport to make it easier for us to access boards and get on gear than ever before. So now that I've given you guys some facts about the brand as a whole, I'm going to go ahead and break down some of their boards from their line and kind of break down what you're getting with each board, who the board's for, and how it's going to ride. Before I get too deep into specifics, I just want to mention that every board I'm mentioning today features Jones's traction technology, which is their special serrated edge technology, and also features their 3D contoured base, which is their 3D or spoon-shaped base, usually found on the tip and tail. So the first board I'll be talking about from their line, and probably one of their most popular, is the Mountain Twin. Just like the name suggests, this is an all-mountain directional twin-shaped board. This is something that truly can rip anywhere from peak to park. So anywhere on the mountain, all the way down to the terrain park, you'll be getting a solid board. This features their traditional camrock profile. So what you're getting is camber from insert pack to insert pack, and then you're getting rocker tip and tail. With the board as well, it does have like a mid flex to it, so shouldn't have a problem doing presses and butters on it, but also can hold a great edge when you're laying it over, laying some trench. So this board is going to be for that all mountain rider who wants to add a touch of freestyle flair to their riding. Someone who rides anywhere in the trees, in the park, really just the whole mountain. It's going to excel in any of those conditions. So the Mountain Twin also comes in a split board if you're looking for a backcountry twin. It comes in an Ultra version, which is just a beefed up version of the regular Mountain Twin. It also comes in a women's specific twin sister, which is going to be this board right here. So next up on the list, we have the Jones Frontier. This is great for someone who's looking for that all mountain free ride board. Wicked nimble and agile in the trees, but could still really lay it over on a groomer. This features Jones's directional rocker profile. So basically you still have camber, insert pack to insert pack, but you're getting a slightly less rocker in the tail and a little more in the tip. This is going to help with stabilities in and out of turns, and also give you a little more optimal float in some of that pow. With the mid flex on this board, it's definitely going to be something that can be playful at times, but also offers a nice smooth ride when you're in that rutted out rugged terrain. This is for someone who is that all mountain free rider. So anyone who's going, kind of on those steep double black diamonds on resort, or even breaking some gates, this thing is going to hold up just fine. And with the directional shape, this is anyone's pow surfing dream. The Frontier also comes in a split board for anyone who's trying to get into the backcountry with it, and also comes in a women's specific board called the Dreamweaver, which also has a split board as well. So next up on the list, the board I'm most stoked to share with you guys today is the Jones Tweaker. This is Jones's first true park board that was just released this past year. The board features a true camber profile, and you're also getting a softer to mid flex board. So basically how this is going to respond is easy pressability on tip and tail, easy to butter, but you still have that stability that full camber offers you. So you get tons of pop off of jumps, tons of stability on rails, and wicked easy to jib with because of how soft the board is. So Jones as a whole is really known for their backcountry big line riding, so this is definitely a step in a new direction into that more freestyle park board. If you're trying to decide between something like this and the Mountain Twin, you got to really ask yourself if you're more spending your time all mountain wise or mainly in the park, because this is definitely for someone who just loves being in the park, hiking features, spends most of their day in the park. The Mountain Twin is going to excel everywhere else on the mountain and hold a better edge overall than something like this. But all in all, they're both great boards for their own purposes. Alright, so the board with some of the coolest tech in their whole lineup is this guy right here. This is the Jones Aviator. It was a brand new addition to their lineup last year, and it replaced the Aviator 1.0. This is called the Aviator 2.0. The biggest technical feature with this board is going to be it has a milled out section right in the nose here, and they replaced it with Colroyd. So what that material Colroyd is going to help do, it's going to help suck up some of that chatter, and also makes the nose a lot lighter for you. Overall, the board has a full true camber flexing profile and a directional stiffness going all the way back to the tail being the stiffest point and the nose being the softest point. So what you're going to feel when riding something like this is a wicked damp smooth ride. It's not super playful, not super lively underfoot, but it kind of crushes anything you throw at it, especially some of that icier terrain. Victor De La Rue actually won the Freeride World Tour on this same exact board last year, and he teamed up with another pro rider to help design this whole thing. But it's been brought through the absolute ringer. He showcased that you can do anything you want to on it. So yeah, the big takeaway with this is it's just that stiffer, all-mountain, hard charging board. It can cruise groomers no problem. It's pretty nimble in the trees. You can have tons of pop off of jumps in the park when you need to. All in all, if you're looking for a stiffer, more damp, less playful board, this is going to be something you want to look into. So the next board we have to talk about today is the Jones Hovercraft. This is a demo board. Don't mind the sticker up top. The I Heart Hovercrafting your graphic won't have this. But regardless, this board is an absolute missile. If you're looking for a directional, semi-fish, all-mountain, wicked hard-charging, fast-paced board, this is where you're going to be looking. This is something that's super nimble and agile in the trees. Can really float and pow thanks to that little fish going here and their 3D contour. The back just kind of sinks while you got this super spoon nose up top to keep you afloat. On the groomer, this thing can carve for literally ever. It will hold an immaculate edge. Between this and something like the Frontier, I know they can sound kind of similar. With this, definitely going to be stiffer, less playful, a little bit harder charging, and can carve a little better as well. All in all, this board is not for the faint of heart. This is for your higher intermediate to experienced rider who's looking for a fast-paced, hard-charging, agile board. I wouldn't say this is like your one board quiver. This is definitely going to be like that second board with a unique shape that you either take out on those super deep days or when you feel like just sending it Mach 10 down the mountain. So even though this board already doesn't have a speed limit, they went ahead and made a beefed up version called the Ultracraft for those true speed demons out there. So the last board in their line that I have to talk to you guys about today is probably the most iconic board out of everything we talked about, the Jones Flagship. This board has been where no other snowboard has been. It is really second to none when it comes to the freeride snowboard genre. The only board ahead of this one is going to be the Ultra version, which is just a beefed up version of this. So this features their directional rocker profile, which is camber, insert pack to insert pack, and less rocker in the tail, more rocker in the tip. It also features a little bit of a tapered tail as well to help sink and pow. And you have these float pack inserts on here so you can set your bindings back for those super deep days. This board is hard charging, hard carving, nimble in the trees, floats and pow, amazing on steeper and technical terrain, probably the best snowboard for those conditions. Just an absolute beast of a board all around. Like I said, this board has taken Jeremy Jones to so many different untouched peaks before, and he slayed so many mountains with this thing. So if you're ever lacking confidence, just thinking your board can't do a certain thing, pick up one of these and go watch some Jeremy Jones, because he's rode some of the gnarliest peaks out there. So this board does come in a split board version. That's going to be the well-renowned Jones solution. This board has been the best split board on the market, probably since it's touched the market, and that spot's not really getting taken anytime soon. This is the ultimate backcountry split board. There's nothing really that's going to rival it, and this is going to be the best performing for that steeper technical terrain. All in all, like I said, these boards are amazing boards. They've been where no other snowboards have ever gone, and they're going to get the job done no matter what condition it is. They're going to charge hard and rail carves all day long. Hope you guys liked the video today, and I hope you guys are just as stoked about the new Jones boards as I am. If you want to check out or get some more info on any of the boards we talked about today, you can check us out online at winnerscalling.com.